My name is Katie Hill and this is my 3-year plan. What do I want to be? I want to be a primary school teacher. And this is the overview of my 3-year plan. In the first year, I want to start my primary teacher training, balance studying and my teaching placements. In the second year, I want to finish my teacher training and hopefully get a job in a primary school. In my third year, I want to be working in a primary school. In my gap year, I volunteered at Wolverhampton Gallery as part of the front of house staff. I welcomed visitors in and told them what's on in the gallery. I also invigilated rooms and helped out with a few workshops during the school holidays. This experience grew my communication skills and my overall confidence. In my gap year, I also volunteered at Walsall New Art Gallery. This volunteering experience was primarily workshop based. I helped set up workshops for primary school visits during the term time. I helped usher the children around the gallery as part of the visit and then had a teaching assistant role within the workshop. I enjoyed playing the mentor role for the children, and this opportunity led me to want to go into teaching. At Walsall Gallery, I also frequently helped out with their Sunday Art Club. This was a drop-in workshop that took place every Sunday, which invited children of all ages and their parents along to an arts and crafts workshop. My role was to welcome people in, explain the activity, and help out with any questions. I also helped tidy up at the end. This opportunity allowed me to manage a hectic environment and encouraged me to stay calm in busy situations, which I'm really grateful for. Me and a peer led a printing workshop as part of the Threads module in second year. It was a drop-in workshop in the New Art Gallery in Walsall. I have connections with the education team at the gallery, and she was more than happy to let us organise one. She said to feel free to organise more in the future as well. The experience to lead my own workshop after doing so many with freelance artists made me appreciate all the work that goes into it. Overall, I love being a leader in this environment and it encouraged me to be confident whilst giving out instructions. Why did this make me want to become a teacher? I enjoyed being around primary school children. Their confidence and excitement was fun to work with. Being in the position of a mentor was satisfying to me and I liked helping the children with any questions or queries that they had. The skills needed for teaching. The skills that I do have is patience, time management, communication and creativity. The skills that I do need and the PGCE will give me are classroom management and behavioural management. Before the semester started, Freya contacted me asking if I wanted a careers meeting. I found it incredibly useful and she directed me to the Get Into Teaching website as they specialise in my career choice. I contacted Get Into Teaching and asked for an advisor. This was followed by a welcome email and an introductory phone call as a way of getting to know my advisor. He gave me a step-by-step guide of what I needed to do and by what time, which I found useful as it was so easy to understand. Chris gave me a series of questions to answer in my statement, which made it easier and less daunting for me to understand how to structure it. This is a snippet of my personal statement, which I then sent back to Chris, and he gave me feedback on it as he had mentioned in his emails that I could contact him for any help in terms of my application. This is the feedback which I'm very happy with. He had a few suggestions concerning my wording, but despite that he seemed very happy with what I had written. What qualifications do I need? Most teacher training courses offer a PGCE with a QTS. I only need a QTS to teach in the UK, and a PGCE is a qualification in education which helps develop teaching skills. Other avenues to get into teaching. University-led training, completing a PGCE combined with school placements, school-based training, training in a school or a partnership of schools, either by paying tuition fees or earning a salary through an apprenticeship. Employment-based training, for example Teach First, which is a leadership development program training graduates to teach in schools with challenging circumstances, or assessment only, which is for experienced unqualified teachers to demonstrate their skills and gain a QTS without formal training. Why did I choose university-led training? I chose to go down the university-led training route as it is a more gradual way to get into a teaching environment, and the university will have support systems that will be useful to me. They will also give me support on getting my school placements. Finding courses. As I live at home, I want to stay in Birmingham while studying for my PGCE, so I found some courses that suit me. My two main courses are at BCU and the University of Wolverhampton, as they are easy for me to commute to. After filling in my application form on the government website, I applied to 2 courses, the BCU Primary Teaching course and the University of Wolverhampton Primary Teaching course. I got an email back saying that I'd been shortlisted for the interview stage, then was invited to secure a date for the interview. Along with the rewards of being a primary school teacher, there are also challenges, like the high workload, classroom management, and finding a work-life balance. During my time teaching, I will build resilience to these challenges and learn through my own mistakes, making sure I'm persistent to achieve my dream career. My plan B is to work as part of an education team at an art gallery. I think this will be the plan if I don't enjoy teaching in a primary school setting. My volunteer work at Walsall Gallery has prepared me for this plan, as I'm already accustomed to life working in a gallery and organising and helping out with workshops. My plan C is to become a secondary school art teacher. As I will already have my fine art degree in PGCE, I think a secondary school art teacher could be a perfect fit for me if I don't enjoy working in a primary school. I've done some research and I can switch to teaching at a secondary school after my PGCE, as I have a subject-specific degree under my belt already. In semester 2, I want to get back into volunteering again, as I have had to abandon it slightly during my time at university. I will email Walsall and Wolverhampton Gallery and ask if I can get back into a scheduled volunteer setting, like I did during my gap year. Thinking about online presence. As a teacher, I will have to think about my personal versus professional online presence. Strict privacy settings should be used when it comes to personal accounts. Professional online presence can have advantages such as communication and engagement. I will have to ask the school that I'm working for about the guidelines in terms of an online presence, as it may differ between schools. Thank you for listening to my 3-year plan.